Hello everyone. So this is me again, where I am learning low-level design from the very basics. So today's topic is the core principle of OOPS, and it is also called four pillars of object-oriented programming. So they are encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. Let's talk about encapsulation. So encapsulation is wrapping up of data, variables, and methods in a single unit and exposing only what is needed to make it more safe. And we can achieve it by giving the by access modifiers and getters and setters methods. Now, here is what encapsulation looks like practically. So we have wrapped this data as private. So we don't want to expose this to outer world. So it is made private. And yes, that's it. And also we are making public. It will be accessible from outside. And we have made this log transaction method as private, so I don't want it to be exposed to the outer world, so I make it private and I am using it in the class itself. Now let's talk about what is inheritance. So inheritance is a OOPS concept in which a class can derive its properties and behaviors from another class. And one important point in inheritance that we have to keep remember is the super keyword. So what does the super keyword do is it gives access to the super class like the parent class. So if I have to call this constructor in the admin class which extend the user. So whenever I see extend, I interpret it as the admin class extend user. It means the properties of admin contains the properties of users as well, and the admin class is called the subclass. So yes, this is what inheritance is. Now let's talk about polymorphism. So polymorphism means many forms, and they allow methods and objects to behave differently based on the context. And what does this context are? So basically there are two types of polymorphism: runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism. So you can, I remember this runtime polymorphism type as run overriding run. So runtime polymorphism, it's called, it has method overriding, and for the compile time polymorphism, we have method overloading. And one point to keep note is in the method overloading, we are overloading the methods in the same class. But when we talk about method overriding, we are concerned about the inheritance. So let me show you firstly the method overloading. So here is a scenario. A search feature in a project that I am making is unit rate. You might want to search by product name or by price range. So this is the class, and I have created the same method name. The function signature is also same. Return type is same, but the parameters are different. So here I have one parameter, two parameters, and here I have two parameters, but one is a string and double. So this is what method overloading. I'm overloading the methods with different parameters. Now let's talk about method overriding. Why is it not opening? Okay, so let me tell you what method overriding is. In method overriding, there is a superclass, then the child class. We extend properties of superclass in the child class, and the method that I have written in the parent class, that same method signature, everything is copied in that base child class, and we try to write our logic in that class. So in short, what